Good morning, gang. This is something you don't see very often. Pre-7 a.m. vlog. I couldn't sleep, so I went ahead and got up. That is some very, very thinly, basically a chiffonade of prosciutto. And I've got a couple of eggs I'm going to scramble. I've got some black truffle cheese, a little bit of bacon. I'm going gourmet breakfast. Gourmet breakfast. See, I'm not quite awake yet. Good morning to me. Haha. 6:48. I took 4 minutes. Fantastic. Fried up the chicken tenders to go with the Marsala wine and the chicken broth and asparagus and some quinoa pasta and some prosciutto and some mushrooms, some parmesan. We were just talking. The mama's poinsettia. I actually looked it up. Either one, they're interchangeable. Poinsettia or poinsettia.
Poinsettia is not stupid.
Yeah, I don't like it either. But this thing looks better now than it did at Christmas. It's real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's growing. It's producing new leaves.
Let's see.
And it's
turn it here.
Well, the backside looks a little rough, but yeah, I mean, that's the best it's looked since we bought it, and that was
like
going on. Today's March 1st, so it's going on 2.5 months ago. It lasted a little longer than the tulips. They look good there for a hot minute, but damn,
yeah,
when they go hard.
Yeah.
They crash.
I need to trim those and take those out because I can take those.
But yep, it's chicken marsala tonight. I'll tell you one of the keys I have discovered to these really, really, really good meals that I like is simplicity. There's so very few ingredients and like extraneous seasonings to stuff like this. You just let the natural flavors of the food shine through. But it's also about building in layers. Like I sauteed the chicken till it was golden, and then you do the prosciutto in those same drippings, which is olive oil and chicken flour, salt and pepper. That's all there is to it. Until it's, kind of released its fat and started to maybe brown up just a little bit. Then you put the mushrooms in, no additional seasoning, and let those sweat out their moisture, which adds flavor. And then I'm going to deglaze with the Marsala wine, let that cook for a minute to burn off most of the alcohol, and then add the chicken broth and let that simmer until it reduces by about 1/3 or more. Then I add a big knob of butter, put the chicken back in, let it warm up to temperature, and it's done. Then you adjust for salt and pepper, and then I'll actually probably add just a touch of dried Italian seasoning. It calls for parsley. I don't have just plain parsley and the dried Italian seasoning, and I'm talking literally like a teaspoon for the whole dish. Really pops it at the end. Yummy. Oh, and I'm doing sauteed asparagus with baby heirloom tomatoes and olive oil, lemon, and butter with a little salt and pepper. Simple, baby. All right, there's the pretty much finished product. It'll thicken up a little bit as it sets with the chicken because the chicken's been lightly breaded. And then you put it back in there to warm, and the flour that is breaded onto the chicken actually thickens the sauce. I got the asparagus and tomatoes going, pasta rolling, garlic bread done. It's just about dinner time.